More than 2,500 years ago, a prophet described a war that many people believe could happen in our time. He spoke about a powerful coalition of nations coming against Israel. Among those nations was Persia, ancient name for modern Iran. Today, tensions between Israel and Iran dominate global headlines. Missiles, military alliances, rising global tension. So the question many people are asking is this: did the prophet Ezekiel predict what we are witnessing today? Let's examine the prophecy carefully. The prophecy of Ezekiel. The prophecy appears in chapters 38 and 39 of the book of Ezekiel. The prophet Ezekiel describes a future invasion of Israel led by a mysterious leader called God. This leader comes from a land called Magog and gathers several nations into a massive military alliance. Among the nations listed in the prophecy is Persia. At the time Ezekiel wrote this, Persia was one of the most powerful civilizations in the ancient world. Today, Persia is known as Iran. The nations mentioned in the prophecy Ezekiel describes a coalition that includes several regions. Some of the names mentioned include Persia, Kush, but Gomer, Beth Togarmah. Scholars often associate these places with parts of the modern Middle East, Africa, and Eurasia. The prophecy says this coalition will come against Israel like a storm covering the land. But the purpose of the invasion remains mysterious. The invasion of Israel, according to the prophecy. Israel is living in relative peace when this coalition suddenly attacks. The armies come from the north, gathering forces from many nations. The scale of the invasion is enormous. But the prophecy also says the battle will not end the way the attackers expect. Instead, something dramatic happens. The divine intervention. The prophecy describes a moment when God intervenes directly. The text speaks of earthquakes, confusion among the invading armies, fire and destruction falling upon them. The result is a catastrophic defeat of the invading coalition. The prophecy says this event will demonstrate God's power to the nations of the world. Are today's events connected? Because modern Iran is frequently in conflict with Israel. Many people believe Ezekiel's prophecy may relate to current tensions in the Middle East. However, historians and theologians caution that prophecy should be interpreted carefully. Throughout history, different wars have been linked to this prophecy, including conflicts during the Cold War and earlier Middle Eastern wars. The exact timing and details remain debated. Why this prophecy still matters, whether or not the prophecy relates to current events. Ezekiel 38 continues to fascinate scholars, historians, and believers. It describes a dramatic future conflict centered on Israel, and it raises questions about how ancient writings may connect to the modern world. More than 2 millennia after it was written, the prophecy of Ezekiel 38 still sparks debate. Did it predict a future global confrontation, or is it a symbolic vision of larger spiritual truths? For now, the world continues to watch the Middle East, a region that has shaped history for thousands of years, and perhaps, as some believe, may shape the future as well.